East Midlands neighbours Leicestershire and Derbyshire traded blows on the opening day of their rearranged LV County Championship fixture at Grace Road, where Mark Footitt claimed the 7th 5-wicket haul of his career. Batting first after winning the toss, the home side made a dreadful start to the game, losing Angus Robson to the very first ball as he drove Footitt straight to Marcus North in the gully. Greg Smith had also been out to the first ball of a match last week, so he didn't take strike this time, but he soon followed his partner back to the pavilion when he was plumb LBW to Tony Palladino's second delivery. Ramnaresh Sarwan's poor run then continued when he turned this ball from Footitt into the hands of Paul Borrington after making 5. That left Leicestershire on 11 for 3, and Josh Cobb was close to going as well as he was dropped by David Wainwright. Cobb tried to take advantage of that as he began to dig his side out of another sizable hole. The last few weeks has seen his side have a few too many collapses, but on this occasion Cobb led an important confidence-boosting recovery with some punchy strokes. Derbyshire gave a first-class debut to 19-year-old seamer Tom Taylor, but he and his teammates found Ned Eckersley in good form as he matched Cobb almost shot for shot as they started to build a very handy partnership for the 4th wicket. It's not the first time that Eckersley has had to get these spade out for his team. He has been steady again this summer with a bat in his hands. Cobb reached his 50 by helping a wide ball from Footitt to the rope for his 8th boundary 4. He'd been at the crease for 75 balls. The shot also brought up the 100 partnership with Eckersley, and there would have been hope that a lot more could be added with both batsmen well set and also playing nicely. That didn't happen though, as 2 deliveries later, Cobb went after a ball from Footitt which wasn't quite there for the shot he attempted. Scott Elston took the catch at point to give Footitt his 3rd wicket. Just 2 more runs had been added when Eckersley was also out, Palladino trapping him in front for 44 with a score on 113 for 5. Derbyshire had their tails up, especially Footitt, who banged one in short to cause Niall O'Brien some discomfort. The ball hit him on the head and almost knocked him onto his own stumps. Footitt was now bowling with some pace. He has shown in the past that when his rhythm is right and his confidence is up, he can be quite a handful. On the other side of the coin, however, he doesn't always put the ball in the right place, and that allowed O'Brien and Rob Taylor to get their innings going. They ensured that another collapse wasn't forthcoming after the loss of those wickets in quick succession, as they kept the bowlers at bay for 11 overs. From those, 67 runs were added as these two played very brightly. Taylor eased Wainwright over the top for a 6 as he raced to 40 off only 33 balls. Alas for him, his positive approach also cost him his wicket as he drove Palladino on the up to give Alex Hughes a catch in the covers, with a total now reading 180 for 6. O'Brien had been no slouch either, and he registered his latest 50 from his 65th delivery, from which he'd struck 8 fours. The Irishman is in good nick at the moment, and this was his 3rd score of 50 or more in the last few weeks when others around him have struggled. He'd been joined by Ben Rain at the loss of Taylor's wicket, and it was these two who started to bat their side into a good position, ensuring that there was not a lot to choose between the 2 bottom teams in this season's LV County Championship, the only 2 teams in the 2nd Division who've yet to record a victory so far this season. In fact, you have to go back more than 2 years to find a 4-day win anywhere for Leicestershire. These two were still together as the day entered its last session, but they shouldn't have been for long. Wayne Madsen snatched at a chance offered by O'Brien, and it went begging. Madsen continued to mix his bowlers, trying a variety of combinations, but whatever he tried, he couldn't upset Rain's concentration. This was just his 9th first-class match, and he was playing one of his better knocks, striking the ball cleanly as he and O'Brien took their partnership into 3 figures. Rain secured what was just the 2nd half century of his first-class career with this single off Elston. He'd been occupying the crease for 122 deliveries and had hit 8 fours. It was an innings of maturity from the 22-year-old Mackham. The second new ball was taken and O'Brien immediately took on Footitt, pulling and flicking the first 2 balls with the new cherry to the boundary as the keeper moved on to 89, made out of his side's total of 298. The partnership with Rain had reached 118. But to the next ball, O'Brien went for an audacious uppercut and was brilliantly held on the third man boundary by North. It was the start of a fine little spell from Footitt. James Sykes was out in the next over as he edged Palladino to Madsen, who held on this time to give the bowler his fourth success. It was 3 wickets in 3 overs as Rain then gave his away to offer Footitt his fifer. Wainwright completed the dismissal as the batsman was out for 55 at 301 for 9. Footitt also got rid of Alex Wyatt to end with the impressive figures of 6 for 65, only a couple of runs away from his career best. Leicestershire were all out for 311, which gave them 9 overs to see if they could grab a couple of Derbyshire wickets. Stephen Moore was a bit lucky there, while his partner Borrington survived a strong appeal for a catch behind off Wyatt. But the 2 batsmen both live to see another day, and they'll start the second morning on 12 without loss, which sees them trail by 299 runs. Leicestershire will hope that they can find someone to match Footitt's endeavours.